Hello everyone, I am hiding today, but welcome back to another brand new Star Stable video. Today also, I need to say before we get into this video, the vibe of Fort Pinta, like, ooh, it's crisp. It is crisp. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. Like, I just love it here. But anyways, today we are going to talk about something that Star Stable has been saying over on their Instagram, and I am so excited to see like what Star Stable has up their sleeve for us. Now, I did make another video like this previously, but this is kind of different. Star Stable replied to a different comment this time. Did I already do Fort Pinta races? I did. So we are going to be talking about this one and like what this could mean, what we might be seeing for Star Stable going forward, and what we can expect when it comes to codes nowadays, because again, for like so long we have not gotten any codes, and now all at once Star Stable is basically releasing so many codes now, and I love to see it, and they are star coin codes. They're not just like, oh, here's a napkin, a cupcake. Like, it's not like that. We're actually getting star coin codes, and they're hidden around. It's kind of fun, interactive with the community, as I've said before. I do have a video on all of the current codes. Be sure to go check that out if you haven't already. But there are quite a lot. We are getting 9 total, and there are 3 left. From the time I'm making this, there might be more, but just stay tuned on my channel for that, because Star Stable seems to be releasing them like all at once. Like, yesterday, that was literally crazy, but I love to see it. So here is the post that Star Stable commented this under. If you don't know, they were talking about Star Stable was talking about the Bazaar Challenge, which is like a knockoff, or like kind of, not a knockoff, but like a Love is Blind inspired concept where they are finding their like perfect horses and stuff, which I thought was pretty cute. But we had part 1, and now we have part 2, and soon we will see part 3, which is known as the reveal, and I will talk more on that later on. But under the second one, so when they are like meeting with the horses behind the pods, if that makes sense, Star Stable commented something pretty interesting that I do want to talk about, because they are replying to comments a lot more and kind of like talking about what they're going to do with the game moving forward. So here's what someone asked over on Instagram, and then what Star Stable replied right after that. So why is my voice so, like, what do you call it? Like, not chewy, crunchy. It's crunchy. I need some water, probably. You know what, girl? Your turn to go hydrate too, okay? I'm gonna get water after this though, because Star Stable's more important. Alright, anyways, so let's get into what Star Stable said. I'm just going to pause the race real quick so I could go back to it. Not my fake championship little medal thing. What? It's real? So under that, someone asked Star Stable, loving the code hunting. Maybe SSO should make this a monthly thing. And this actually got quite a lot of likes. Star Stable replied with a little like suspicious eye emoji and also a heart letter emoji. Now, I did previously make a video talking about like why I think Star Stable is changing, and that I do believe that Star Stable is changing going forward. This is what we can expect. A lot more just like fun games and stuff. And they've been hinting towards this multiple other times. Let me actually read the comments that I was talking about before as well. And here's what they said. This was from the first Bazaar Challenge. Someone said, it's so nice again seeing you guys being an active part of the community again. I've missed stuff like this. Star Stable Online replied with, we are so over the moon to get to connect with you on such silly levels like this again. So it looks like they wanted to for a while, and I think like the bigger updates were stopping them. Again, like the character update, we got the Hollow Woods update, especially the character update, because that took 2 years. Like, we just had so much information on it that we didn't really know like when it was coming out, what was going on with that, and now Star Stable finally but Star Stable finally released like the basics of the character update. Of course, we are going to get more in depth with it later on, like with the details, definitely skin details, freckles, birthmarks, all of that, but we kind of have the base character model in game, which is really nice. I'm still waiting on the extra body types and Also, and just the other details that Star Stable said they'd be adding, but we haven't seen any information on that yet. I'm guessing maybe in an upcoming blog post or when they kind of work on it a bit more, then maybe we can expect some more information on it. We'll just have to wait and see. But in terms of what Star Stable is going to be doing forward and like what Star Stable is going to be doing in the future, it's pretty exciting because first of all, it looks like from like monthly, someone asked, are you going to be doing this every month? And Star Stable did not outright say no. They implied, and they kind of sneakily implied, that this was something that they'd be doing a lot more from now on, especially in terms of free codes, and even if it is just like, again, a little amount of star coins in the beginning, they really add up. Like now we've gotten over 300 star coins in total, and then going forward with even more codes, like 3 more codes, we are going to get even more star coins. Star Stable literally outright said that they are star coin codes, so I'm so excited for that, and we will definitely be getting a lot more. I think this year, even if it isn't like quote-unquote a hidden treasure hunt type situation where Star Stable is secretly posting and releasing these codes, I definitely think that in the future we would get more codes from Star Stable. And when I say in the future, I mean just a few months from now this year, because we are starting February, and out of the blue, Star Stable posted, oh yeah, girlies, you have 9 codes to go find now, have fun. And then like just literally out of blue on the random Wednesday update they said that, and I was like, okay. And I definitely think they are going to do more fun things like this, and we can just have a lot more codes this year, and I really hope they are Starcoin codes. Maybe on April Fools they might do a code, I don't know. I'm hoping, because I loved the concept of April Fools in Star Stable. My favorite April Fools would literally be if you could change it back to old Star Stable and like the graphics and such for a day. Although I highly doubt it, because that would be such a big game-changing update just for April Fools, and that is why they stopped them, because they didn't want to just make an update for one day. But I thought it was pretty fun, so maybe we might get like a code then, or like in Valentine's Day, like we just had, we kind of had a code type event, so maybe during Midsummer we might get one. But it looks like we are going to get a lot more codes this year, and overall I'm really excited to see what Star Stable does with this new kind of like change of what they're doing. And as always, let me know what you guys think of this in the comments down below. Honestly, just more codes this year, and even the possibility of getting more codes monthly. I don't know if Star Stable is going to do it, but they did hint towards it already. So, and this event isn't even like fully finished yet, so they did hint towards it, so I'm hoping that it is true, but we will have to wait and see, as I've said before. And as always, girly, I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching this Star Stable video. As always, make sure you turn notifications on. I don't know why I said like that, but turn post notifications on so you don't miss out on the final 3 codes, which are going to be coming out very, very soon. By the way, Star Stable is doing things, and in the future, even more codes that everyone can use and Star Stable is releasing. So let me know what you guys think, but I'm excited for what Star Stable has planned for us. And if they did decide they are finally releasing codes, unlike the super disappointing no code at the Winter Village, and then everyone had to fight for the code, and that was like, oh my gosh. So maybe again, that was kind of like an eye-opening moment for what the community wanted for Star Stable, and they're like, okay, we're just gonna do this. We're going to increase like the interactivity between us, and I really like that. So let me know what you guys think, and have a great day. As always, bye bye. La 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 la.